A presentation on Steve Jobs by IPW Group 4, Aaron, Jasmine, and Mark. Good afternoon, everyone. We are Aaron, Jasmine, and Mark from IPW Group 4. Today, we will be presenting our research on a notable figure, Steve Jobs. We have worked very hard on this, so we hope you enjoy. Personal information of Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs, born as Stephen Paul Jobs, was born on February 24th, 1955 in San Francisco, California. He was born to a middle-class Arab Muslim household to Abdul Fattah Jandali and Duan Shle, and was later adopted by Paul and Clara Jobs because Steve's biological mother's family disapproved of her and his father's relationship. By the time Steve was 5 years old, him and his adoptive parents had moved to Mountain View, California, where he went to school and matured. Steve was always very interested in electronics, but also enjoyed the simple things in life, such as bowling and playing sports. In the 4th grade, he discovered that his IQ was at a level equivalent to a high school sophomore. And as he grew older, his IQ grew immensely and was the same as Einstein's. As an adult, his IQ was 160. Adult and family life. Steve Jobs did not have the adult life that he had hoped for. Yes, he was very successful, however, his personal life was complicated. He had a girlfriend named Kristen Brennan, who he shared a daughter with. After a few years, unfortunately, they split up. Then, Steve met a woman who he would spend the rest of his life with, Laureen Powell Jobs. He shared 3 kids with her, Eve Jobs, Reed Jobs, and Aaron Sienna Jobs. Before Steve's death in 2011, he wanted to get to know his children and really made an effort to spend time with each of them.
Many achievements of Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs has many great achievements, especially with technology. He was and forever will be remembered for his contributions to the advancement of technology. Examples of his achievements include ignited the personal computer revolution, introduced the mouse, brought portable music players to the masses, revolutionized the sale of music, opened Apple stores, made PCs, personal computer, stylish, launched the smartphone revolution, changing how software applications are distributed, and kicked off the smartphone trend. When he returned to Apple, it turned from negative to positive profits, made amazing Mac products in the 2000s, and made color into the animation industry. Explanation of some key contributions. Number 1, one of the things Steve Jobs is most remembered for is being the co-founder of Apple. Apple is a multinational technology company that produces many types of gadgets such as iPhones, iPads, MacBooks, the famous iPod, and many others. Steve, along with his friends Steve Wozniak and Ronald Wayne, founded Apple way back in April 1st, 1976 in Altos, California. Apple flourished over the years and became the world's largest technology company. We believe that Apple will continue to flourish in the near future and make what we once thought was impossible, possible. Number 2, you have definitely heard of Pixar, aka Pixar Animation Studios. They are well known for their many movies that are some of the best movies ever. Inside Out, Toy Story, Monsters Inc., and many more are all created by them. And actually, Steve Jobs is one of the 3 founders of Pixar. He was the majority shareholder in Pixar, using funds from Apple. Pixar was founded in 1979 in Richmond, California, as part of the Lucasfilm Computer Division that used to be known as Graphics Group. However, the multi-million-dollar studio was bought by Disney for $7.4 billion in 2006. Not long after, Steve decided to become a member of Disney's board, and he was the largest shareholder of the company. Number 3, January 9, 2007 was when Steve Jobs sent a shockwave through the whole world. He announced a new type and technology of smartphone that was never seen or heard of before, the iPhone. Steve completely altered people's way of using smartphones while also making it easier to use, while also adding so many different features to the phone. Even 14 years later, the iPhone is continuing to advance, with almost 2 new models releasing every year. Steve Jobs started at a very humble beginning. At first, he only opened 2 Apple stores after many failed attempts of trying to open many outlets in America. However, now he has 514 locations all over the world, with 272 in the US alone and 242 overseas. This proves that with determination and passion, you can definitely achieve your dreams and goals.
Character strength of Steve Jobs. Passion. Steve displayed this character strength through everything that he did. For example, we know he was passionate in his work because he genuinely loved what he did. He never stopped coming up with earth shattering ideas and thoughts. Even while he had issues in his personal life, he was also passionate in his family. In the early days of his career, Steve revealed that he was working to put food on the table for his family and pay for his kids' tuition fees. He never stopped doing these things. Even after he had more than enough, we all definitely admire Steve Jobs for having such passion in everything that he did. 2. Perseverance. Through his career, Steve had many ups and downs. His life was definitely not perfect, but he persevered through it. Many times he definitely considered giving up because times were tough and it was in the beginning of the career. Sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith, Steve said. We believe he persevered out of love and passion for his work and for his family. 3. Love. Steve loved everything that he did, whether it was his family, friends, or his job. He definitely loved them all. We believe everything he did was out of love. Love is one of the main character strengths a person needs because if you don't love what you do or love the people around you, you'll not become successful.
Our summaries. I think that Steve Jobs is an inspiration to everyone, no matter the age. He taught us to dream big, have hope and love, and also to never give up. He is humble, kind, and one of the biggest businessmen to date. We will never forget him or his accomplishments.
Steve has made many great achievements in the tech industry, as well as having good character strengths.
Steve Jobs invented the iPhone, MacBook, iPad, and iPod, which is used around the entire world. He is a role model for young entrepreneurs, business leaders, and much more. His inventions revolutionized mankind forever. The iPhone can communicate even when not face to face, having entertainment and taking photos for memories. Truly amazing. He taught us perseverance and to never give up. He is truly a legend. Thank you for your service, Steve. Sources: Google, Wikipedia, various websites, YouTube, articles, and these links.
Thank you. We hope you enjoyed.
Hope you enjoyed.